Ball Sports fam? It's Darian and Nehemiah checking in again. Today we're going to do something a little different. We posted a questionnaire on our Instagram page, and we're just going to ask a few questions that people have been, wondering about our brand and just things that we maybe have in the future. So we're going to go down our list and answer a few of those questions for you guys today. So hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, most of our products and questions like this, we do get a lot, surprisingly. We always post when we get new products on our Instagram. To be honest, the easiest thing to do is just go to our website and check for that product at least. But we definitely sell the green padded socks. We actually put those on our website about almost a month ago, you would say. So it was about a month ago. So yeah, we do have green padded extra long socks available. We also are going to have a bunch of other colors coming. We're going to have Carolina blue, yellow, gray, purple, gold, all those colors coming soon. So, that is a good question, but you can find most of that information on our website.
Yeah. I think it's either a split between the Rams or the Bengals. Both of those players, both of those teams have like a lot of players that are wearing like our towel. And even some of them like wear like our socks and things of that sort. So yeah, it has to be a split between those two teams.
Well, you can't leave out the Browns because they order that big wholesale.
Yeah.
Now the team that has the most branded towels where you can like see our logo is going to be between, like he said, the Bengals and the Rams. But the Browns were a big team who ordered, like, they just wanted blank white towels, streamer towels from us. So they ordered a bunch of those. So I know I've watched a few games and seen a lot of their players wearing them. You guys probably didn't recognize because it didn't have like the Wii Ball embroidery on the end, but
they're just blank towels.
They're just blank towels, but they're still our product, so you kind of can count them in as well. But the Rams, and I'll probably say the Bengals, they've been one of our top supporters.
And then do you want to talk about like what we have planned for mid this year? Just going to that equipment trade show.
Yeah, so we're going to a big trade show in Las Vegas. So we're just trying to expand our brand. You should always try to do that. So we're going to go to this big trade show in Las Vegas where they're going to have all equipment managers from the NFL, colleges, and things like that there. So we're going to have us like a little booth. We're going to try to set up, get a bunch of wholesale orders, things like that. Just bring different products to see, what they're feeling, what they're not. We're going to have towels. We have examples where we've made like streamer towels with the NFL logo at the very bottom. So of course we'll bring some of those. We'll get a few of those made for the teams, and kind of hope for the best when we go out there. Just try to get a bunch of wholesale orders. We want to constantly see our products in the NFL and even in the NCAA when we watch those games on Saturday and Sunday. Don't you think?
Yeah, and that's just like another sector of our business where we could generate revenue. It's not always because pretty much 95% of our business is direct to consumer. Correct. But then another way that we can generate revenue is B2B. So, usually people don't think of like football teams as businesses, but they're, essentially businesses. So we're looking to do more so like wholesale orders, what Darian's talking about.
People don't realize too, like getting into wholesale, that's just a whole nother like part of your business. A lot of these bigger brands that you may know about, whether it's sport brands or anything, like they get most of their revenue from
wholesale. Yeah, selling to other stores or other, smaller retailers or even other teams, where they just get large, huge purchase orders, like millions of dollars.
Yeah, like when you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, you see all those different brands.
McDavid, Evo Shield, exactly. All those big, Battle, those bigger brands where they really don't have to focus much on their D2C, so their direct to consumer side of the business, because they're raking in so much money from wholesale, but we feel like we have such a strong presence in the D2C realm that we can also use that to get into the wholesale game. And then it just, you don't ever want to rely on one thing too much, because anything can change. What if, as we seen with coronavirus, a lot of stores started shutting down, and you had to see a lot of brands that had to start switching over to that D2C market, and a lot of them, weren't that successful because they never did it.
Yeah, they never had the infrastructure set up to do it, so they kind of failed in that sense.
And they never had really a fan base.
Yeah, correct. So, they were more so just wholesale. Yeah, people just go to
the store and happen to see their product and buy it.
Correct. So I guess I'll let Nehemiah discuss.
Yeah, so we we're always working on new things. There's a lot of products that we don't even talk about that we're working on. But yeah, we do have we already have the samples made for the the two-tone socks, extra long socks. So it's just a couple of little tweaks that we have to do. But yeah, we'll have these in all colors, and most likely to start off probably with blue, red, gray, black. Yeah. And then we'll see colors. Just the basic colors.
And those, like you said, we're trying to tweak them a little bit more, like getting the just to make sure they're almost like 50-50 blue, whatever color versus the white. So those probably will be here before the beginning of the fall season, I believe. Like you said, there's a few more things that we have to work on them just to make sure that the quality is up to standard, and then from there we'll go ahead and get them produced, and then hopefully we'll have them before the beginning of the season, the fall.
Exactly.
With the gloves, I mean, we plan to have them by next season, to be honest. But with us, we're looking at it like this. We're going to take our time because we want to make a good product. A lot of these brands out here, they're just throwing anything to the wall hoping it sticks. It's not a high-quality product. It kind of looks like every other glove that's out there. So we've really been taking our time with –
We have like over 10 samples of gloves. So we've been working on them. It's not like we just been talking. Like we actually – went to a lot of different manufacturers. We've had a lot of different samples, tried a lot of materials, but it's still, I would say we also have the certification as well. Sure. So we're already SFIA certified. So, once we have them, we'll be able to, sell them to high school players, and you can wear them in the games and everything. But I would say we're probably around 40 to 50% done. So
yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, we just have a lot to do. Like I said, we just want to give the best quality products. We want our products to be a little different than everybody. So there's a lot that goes into it. Like Nehemiah said earlier, there's a lot of things that we're doing behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. But these kind of things take time to develop. It's a lot of resources that go into it. But we're definitely, gloves are one of our top priorities right now.
Yeah.
But we can't. I'm not going to sit here and promise that we'll have it by next season.
We're hoping so.
But if not, trust me, it's going to be worth the wait once we finally produce.
Because with gloves, it's also a thing where it's like we can't just create one or two sizes like socks. We have to create, 4 to 5 different sizes, and then usually people want different colors. So it's like we got to create 5 different sizes, and then. We'll probably have more than just white and black. We'll probably have white, black, red, blue, the basic colors. So that's a lot of units that we have to pump out and, make in time for, next year's football season. So, yeah, we're shooting for it, but, hopefully we could do it.
Correct.
We'll see.
Yeah. I guess I'll let Nehemiah probably take that question, start off.
Sponsorships, we're not too big on sponsorships right now. Like we don't sponsor anybody, but I would say in the future, if you want to like collab, we're more so lenient to do that, but it has to be a mutual benefit for both parties. So we can't collab just with anybody. It has to be someone who has a big, has a decent size, really engaged audience, and then if we are able to, both use each other to build both of our affect both of our platforms, then we can see if something can work. But it can't be a one-sided thing to whereas you're basically just using us just to get free gear, and it's not reciprocated on your side to where you're actually able to use that gear to market and get more eyes on us,
right?
Because that's the whole thing. When you want to collab, it's like a mutual type of thing.
Yeah, because I mean, trust us, we get hundreds of messages a week on social media just asking, hey, can you guys sponsor me and this and that, and and there's a lot of people who have 300 followers, 500 followers, which, like I said, it's nothing wrong with having 500 followers, and there's it's not, we're taking that against you, but for it to benefit us as well, it has to be like a decent follower base, like 15, 20,000, or even we have a lot of people who have 100,000, and like Nehemiah said, we wouldn't technically call it a sponsor, but we work with you, so we're gonna see some gear, maybe you can
like the kid from
it.
TikTok. It's a kid from TikTok we work with. He has like over 250,000 followers, but he's always like pumping out a bunch of different videos. It's worth the while for us to send him gear because we're getting so many different eyes on our TikTok, and then those people come to our Instagram, and then ultimately come to our website and purchase products.
And we know it's working because we gave him like a coupon code to give to his followers, and you can track it in our system to see how many orders with that coupon code, and we get quite a few of them.
Yeah, it was, I think it was over 50 or 60.
So that's benefiting us for us to send him gear, whether it's $100, $200 worth of free gear, and then he's getting these customers, that now, like Nehemiah said, it's about 50 of them, maybe more than that, who just forgot to add the coupon code. So now, we've gained all those customers over at that time. So that's just benefiting, both parties. He gets to make great content with his TikTok and then
new gear and all that.
New gear and free gear, and then it benefits us as well. So those are the kind of people that we're looking for. Trust me, if we could sponsor all of you guys, we really would. But financially for us, or any company, that doesn't make sense, just to give everybody free gear, if it's not going to help build that business or anything like that. So unfortunately, like Nehemiah said, we're not really into sponsoring right now, but if you have a decent following, shoot us a DM. We always check the DMs, and we look at your profile and things like that to see, how's your engagement and things like that, that we'll always consider. Me and Nehemiah met at Vanderbilt. We both played football at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. So from there, that's how we pretty much met. I graduated 1 year before Nehemiah. Kind of started my 9 to 5 after I graduated. And then Nehemiah pretty much went to, once he graduated, he moved back home because he's from California. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So Nehemiah pretty much came up with the idea for the streamer towel because he saw like that void in the market. You see people like back in the day, like Deion Sanders and things like Reggie Bush wearing those long cut streamer towels. So Nehemiah pretty much has seen that void in the market, and then he let me know about it, the idea that he had, and pretty much from there, everything's been history
from there. But it wasn't like we thought. It wasn't like we thought it would be like an actual athletic apparel brand to where we're actually making like, clothing and just all different types of products. It really just started with one, just the streamer towel, and it just kind of grew from there and built into its own type of monster, and that's really the crazy thing.
Yeah, I mean, most large companies or big companies now, it just starts with one idea.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Look at Apple and things like that. Who would have knew they would have came out, the iPod, the iPhone. They were making computers.
Apple Watches.
Yeah, Apple Watches. They were making computers.
They're talking about getting into cars.
Yeah, just basic everything. Stuff like that. So, most great businesses start from one idea and then, like, expand it. Like, we have hundreds of products now in different variations. So, one streamer towel kind of grew us to what we are today. Yeah, probably like a compression.
Yeah,
that's the thing about us. We're a brand that we listen to our followers. If there's nothing like that in the market and people suggest it, we're going to go out and try to get it made. So I'm assuming they're talking about just like an ISO sleeve, like the tight fitted shirt.
Oh, like one arm.
Yeah, one arm. Quarterbacks wear them and stuff like that.
Like,
which one of the NFL quarterbacks wear it?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. He wears it, but obviously they probably cut it. But yeah, we're always open up to new ideas. Like we said, that's one thing that we do. We listen to our customers, we listen to our followers on things that, just don't exist in the market.
Correct.
And we try to always fill that void to where there's nothing that's similar to that product, where we'll come out and, create that really create that demand for it at the end of the day once we produce it. So we'll definitely keep that in mind, and we'll definitely start looking into get something like that produced.
HBCU gear, it's just really, again, it just goes back to we just have like a lot of things on our plate. So it's just like, I guess, prioritizing. We had to really just prioritize everything and figure out what's most important and what's, I wouldn't say least important, but like what could kind of wait. So the HBCU gear is definitely somewhere in between, those two spectrums. And it's just really, it's really just coming up with the designs. We have a couple cool designs that we made and that we've been bouncing around to throw on T-shirts and, a couple of different ideas. So yeah, it just really depends on our availability and, when there's time to start working on it.
Yeah, it definitely takes time because that's just a whole nother part of our business.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, it's pretty much me and Nehemiah like running this business.
Correct.
And every time we come up with a new product and things like that, we have to test it ourselves. And if we're gonna
find manufacturers,
So then now we're gonna be going into the HBCU business. So we almost need a person who's gonna be able to
come up with designs
and stuff like that. Because I mean, we have a lot on our plate right now. So like Nehemiah said, it's not that it's the least thing that we're interested in. It's just availability.
It's a spectrum. Yeah. Because I think the main thing with that is just coming up with new, fresh designs that you don't really, again, going back to like our plan would just be like, you don't really see these designs in the market, and you don't really see like this creativity of HBCU gear and people putting, it's not just like a regular just shirt that says like Howard University. It's like we want to mix it up and come up with something fresh and new that you don't really see. So that's like the main thing with us. We do have a couple different, ideas and things that we've been bouncing around, but I guess, it just goes back to just being able to sit down and really just focusing on it for a couple months. And then once we do that, then you'll start seeing some products and more serious stuff coming out.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
So we take our time with our products. Like a lot of these companies, we started a lot of these newer products that's on the market, like the streamer towel, the extra long padded socks and things like that. So we actually took our time in developing those socks and things like that. And versus these other companies, as soon as they seen us do it, they jump right onto
try to just rush.
Yeah, they rush it. And I mean, trust me, I see like other companies' products and you could tell they try to copy us, but it's just completely off. It looks cheap. It doesn't stretch as good, any of that kind of stuff. But we with our quality on our products, that's like our number one priority. So we're always coming out with the best quality. Trust me, which each product that we do trust me, there's 3 or 4 samples that went behind getting that product, the final product made for us to sell. So we definitely are really high end on our quality. I mean, we got a lot of great reviews. You guys can also check out those reviews online. Trustpilot, multiple 4 or 5-star reviews saying that the quality of our products are really good. They also compare them to a lot of the bigger name brands and things like that. But that's something that we really take pride in is our quality of our products. We don't want to put out trash or anything like that. Because technically, I don't want to, we're not going to put out anything that we wouldn't wear.
Yeah, correct.
We wouldn't wear anything that's like trash quality. So we're not going to put that out onto the market. But, if there's an issue with our product, please feel free to message us and things like that. We always try to correct it. We're not perfect at all. So in that sense, if you see something wrong with our product, please let us know. We always do the best we can to fix those issues and, check on the quality.
Mm-hmm. I would say just also that, and then also the research. Like we like research just like different ideas that we put out, and then just like the research that goes behind every product. And then also when researching, we're also looking at, like he said, we're getting a lot of samples, but sometimes we go to like 2, 3, 4, or 5 different manufacturers to get the correct product that we want to make sure that it's up to the standard that we sell. So we're not just rushing and finding just anybody to make, if it's a new product, just to find anybody that can make that's just claiming they can make it. So we're looking always for the best, manufacturers. And we're, doing all the due diligence and research going behind before putting out that product to the public. So
pretty much we find the best quality, like materials, kind of goes back to the quality question. We find the best quality material that goes into it. I mean, most of the time socks is going to be like your cotton blend, your polyester, and nylon, spandex, because, in order for it to stretch, you got to have like
a little bit of spandex,
spandex in it. So most of the material that we have is
already on the market.
Yeah, it's already on the market and things like that, ready to go. So we always reach out to our manufacturers and ask them, what is it going to be made out of? They tell us if it sounds good to us, as long as it was like sourced correctly, and
And then sometimes they give us a couple of different options. There's been cases where like they'll be like, oh, sometimes people make it out of this and this, or they make it out of this type of blend. So then we'll just say, oh, can you just send both of those different types of materials that you made that product out of, and then we'll choose like which one we like best. So sometimes it's not really it's not really like a super detailed process. It's just like what we feel, going back to what we feel is the best and what we think will be most comfortable to wear and most best for like performance and things of that sort. So, and then also just testing as well. So giving products to like our friends or people that we know that play football still and just having them wear it and, practicing it and things of that sort.
Yeah, because your standard materials pretty much when it comes to athletic gear is going to be your cotton, polyester, and nylon. Pretty much those are like your three biggest things. There's a million ways that you can blend those three products together to come up with another like, type of cloth.
Yeah, different weights.
Thing. Yeah, different weights. So, I mean, there's thousands and thousands, trust me, of different like combinations that they can make with those fabrics. But those are going to be your top three fabrics that are pretty much used for like any type of sportswear or apparel and things like that. But we definitely look at that, get that kind of stuff sourced. They send samples like Nehemiah said where we can feel and touch and kind of get an idea of how it's going to feel on the body as well.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like a crazy question because it's like I feel like there is, but it's like there's no way to like confirm it. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's not like when people see our towels, like you see like, oh, we ball sport, like you see like a huge type of advertisement. It's not like we were running a Super Bowl commercial and when they see that, then everybody's rushing to the website. But I feel like I don't know. It's just for some reason I feel like there is like some type of connection with players wearing our products during games or during big events like the Super Bowl or AFC Championship and then like sales, because I swear like when after the game I did see like a bunch of like streamer towel orders and during the game. So I'm just like, it's just no way to confirm it. It's like you'll never know.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, we do get a lot of people like looking, I guess, because it's so easy for you. Because when you see the We Ball at the bottom of the towel, if you're just a customer who's seen that on TV, all you got to do is go to type in like We Ball and then towel. Yeah. And then it's going to pop up. So you know it's the same one.
Well, even if you type in football towel, we're going to be like
at the very top.
At the very top. If you just type in football towel, most of the times, like our Google ads and things of that sort are going to be at the top. So you'll see that towel. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to confirm it, but my hunch is yes, because just like after seeing games and then going on our recent orders, and then you'll see like a bunch of streamer towel orders. So it's like, yeah.
Could be, but like Nehemiah said, there's no way to kind of calculate or tell. But, I'm sure as well that people see those towels on TV and stuff like that, especially in the Super Bowl when the two
best
players,
the receiver and the
exactly
and Jalen Ramsey.
And they're and on both sides of the ball and both teams they're both wearing the towels, so it's almost like you can't.
Yeah, if you just type in football towel, you're gonna that's the towel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
so
like
you're gonna go ahead.
It's not unimaginable, because if you just type in football towel, our towel's gonna pop up #1 search results.
Yeah, so. I mean that's a good thing about like our business. I will say is like we don't pay those players either to wear our stuff at all. So that's almost
they essentially kind of pay us through their
that's almost like a testament to like how good of a product that we produce, that NFL players are wearing them, multiple NFL players, not just like one. It's not like Jalen Ramsey is the only person on the field wearing it.
It's the other DB on the other side.
Yeah, it's the other DB on the other side. You got defensive lineman wearing them. Then on Cincinnati's team, you got Chase wearing them. You got I can't remember the receiver.
T. Higgins.
Higgins wearing them. So you got multiple players wearing them. So that's just almost a testament to like our quality of products, that they're good enough for NFL professional players.
Correct.
So we take really good pride. I mean, we love to see that every Sunday, or whether it's Saturday when you got college players wearing them as well. We love just seeing athletes wear our products.
For sure.
Well, we appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to our Q&A with us. If you guys, is this something you guys want to see in the future? Again, just let us know. Always feel free to drop us questions in the comments. If you guys drop questions in our YouTube comments, we may do a whole Q&A video on that. So you guys just stay tuned. We really appreciate you guys tuning in every day or every week that we post, and we really appreciate you guys' support.
Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. We're out. Peace.
Peace.